Okay, perfect. Because I wanted to. So we're on live now. The reason I wanted to do something like this is because I feel like people like Sarkazz, people like we have like a similar struggle in what we're doing on YouTube and trying to create the content and everything.
Mm.
And I just felt like we should have smoke sessions and talk about this stuff and let people know kind of like what's going on and chop it up about just in general what's going on, because it'd be confused. I'd be confused trying to make content sometimes. It's discouraging sometimes.
At
So
times,
it's nice
yes.
to talk to somebody else. So how you doing today? And
I'm good. First of all, thank you for having me. I'm
of
honored to be
course,
here. I appreciate it very
of
much.
course.
Yeah. But
Now this is gonna be fun though. I'm excited for this smoke session.
yeah. Don't ask me what I'm smoking. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is. I'll just be buying things and then I'll be like, I don't know what strain. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah.
So you always usually smoking out of glass?
Yes, I don't know how to roll. I've watched a lot of
Okay.
tutorials that look very interesting. I don't have the time.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather just put
I
it in the
got you.
bowl and smoke it. That's it. We're done.
I got you. That's simple. I completely understand. I have a
Mm-mm.
lot of bowls here and I try to use the bowls to conserve better, but I struggle.
Because my thing is like, you
Struggle.
want your weed to last, put it in a bong. And the thing is, for me, I think bong hits are more stronger than smoking a blunt. It's not a what you call it.
A joint or something
A
like
joint.
that.
I think it hits
Yeah.
harder.
I respect that for sure. For me, I think part of it is the whole rolling process though. I like the start to end for whatever reason,
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, I hear that, but I mean, by the time you finish rolling, I done smoked 5 bowls. I'm done. You still rolling? I'm like, yo, I'm done.
I feel you.
But
Sometimes
I,
I'm in
but
this
I respect
session.
it. I respect it. Go ahead. It's like I got two. I like pre rolls. Don't get me wrong. I'll do a pre roll because that's the lazy person would just pack this stuff it in there. That's cool. I'll
Right.
do that. But
Yeah.
so it's not that I don't like the whole joint aspect. It's just I
Mhm.
don't roll. So, but I would do a pre roll. Love me, girl. I love a pre roll. Yes. I just don't want to do it. Yeah.
I got you.
Mm.
You have any weekend plans? Anything planned?
Also going out to brunch tomorrow with my good friend. Then
Okay.
I think Sunday just chilling.
Bunch big
Yeah.
up there now.
Yeah, I mean it's always been big, COVID, pre-COVID,
Right.
whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but now you're able to go inside. I mean, they're still following protocols and stuff,
Yeah.
distancing and stuff. It's not like before. Like I made a reservation, only 2 people, but I said let me just do the reservation just in case they
Hmm.
come there today. So that's there, but they're pretty good. The servers have their mask on, and
Yeah.
so it's been all right. I mean, I'm vaccinated. I mean, you can still get it, but I mean, whatever.
Right. Because I could
Whatever.
tell you Texas has been open for so long that it's honestly interesting hearing some of the perspectives. I talk to some people over in the UK every
Mm.
now and then, and they're like still way more stricter than we are here in the US. Like they just got access to be able to go out in public almost. So the world's slowly opening up in some places and
Yeah,
much
but
slower in others.
then I mean, I don't like to get to that debate about it, but my thing is like they're trying to revert back, pull back from stuff
Hmm.
because this new variant. My thing
Right.
is like, yo, this shit ain't going away. You know what? Look,
Yeah.
live. You're gonna live like it's your last day. There you go. You don't know because it's kind
Yeah.
of just because you get. It's like with anything you've gotten a vaccination for. There's
Hmm.
kids, people that got vaccinations for chickenpox. You still get chickenpox. You get me? So it's like, yo, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Yeah.
I agree.
What you
I
gonna
agree.
do?
I agree. Has stuff changed a lot for you since everything opened up, or have you been kind of on the same wave as you were on before?
I've been on the same wave. I've been pandemic before this pandemic. I'm
Uh
very.
huh.
I'm not for the streets. Yes, sir.
I'm a homebody. I feel you on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
at
can go
home
out
usually.
and do what I need to do, but
Hmm.
I like my home. That's why I make my home comfortable because
Hmm.
I like to be in it. So
Hmm.
this whole COVID thing, the only thing that changed for me was the whole work schedule because I wasn't going to work 5 days a week. I'm on a
Right.
hybrid schedule, and now we're able to keep that hybrid schedule. So I'm like, COVID got some perks. So
I bet that's
so
pretty good. Yeah, for your
yeah,
content, especially
so it's
to be
been
able to create
pretty
more
yeah.
content.
So it's been that's been the only change. Well, I mean, it was more hands on with my folks. They're elderly.
Yeah.
That. But being that things open up, they're getting back out more. So that's like lifting a little bit off me. So it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. And what about in the content lane? I feel like one, COVID was kind of good for content creators in terms of locking me inside. We were creating a lot of videos. Like we had nothing else. You know, sometimes you might be able to create some excuses on why not to make a video or something like that. There was no excuse, and it kind of got you in the momentum of, all right, now I'm used to making these videos constantly, you know?
With that,
so and with that perspective, I feel like it helped out on the contents, and people at home watching. Yes, I don't know about your viewership, but the viewership was high during like the height of COVID. For sure.
That part. Because people were at home more and getting more high. So more people looking to find out what should I buy. So it was. I did see the change in that. But as far as content wise, it really didn't really change for me. Because I love this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So it really didn't change. I mean, if I wasn't doing the review channel, I'm on my vlog channel. So
yeah,
I'm
feel you on that.
Top. So
I feel you on that.
so that that didn't change too much. Yeah.
So what do you think about running like multiple channels? Because I also run multiple channels. I find it cool because I can like express myself in a different type of way on different types of channels and kind of reach different niches. How do you run your different channels?
Well, I mean, I started with one, and then when I was doing the reviews on there, people was like, yo, is this turning into a review channel? So I was like, all right,
yeah.
I split it. And so I said, okay, give it to people to do it. I split it. And it was, this channel was it was vape reviews, but then the whole thing, and then I just scrapped all of those and then switched over. But running two channels, it can be much.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a schedule for my vlog channel. I don't have a schedule for the review channel. Reviews go up whenever the hell they go up, because so no one can be like, oh. Even though I put up a lot, and people be thinking I don't have a schedule. When you see a review, that's when you see a review. The vlog channel, I post Monday and Friday, so that's 9 o'clock. So that I'm good, because I know, okay, boom, I got to edit this day to make sure it's ready to go up and like that. So, but it's been easy. I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, I've been trying to get better. I still have never created a schedule. Unless it's daily, because I can do a video every day for a while, and then I'll miss a few days here and there. But still, I've never been able to come up with a consistent schedule for both my channels. It's kind of like when the content is made, I put it out there. I'm also not somebody to create it and hold it. I don't hold like any videos. I think like that's why sometimes I'll be done at 1 a.m. that video going out, and it hurts my viewership and everything. But that's just how I am. I'm like, I'm done with this. Move on to the next thing.
But that's fine. I think that it's okay if you don't have a schedule, but if you're consistent,
right?
It's got to be either one. Either consistent or you have a schedule. There's no in between.
Well,
yeah, basically.
How long have you been making videos?
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years?
Over 10 years.
What was your first subject matter?
Well, I started doing YouTube, with LGBT, like they did a lot of, it was a lot of LGBT YouTubers, and they did a lot of topic videos. And back in those days, you could do response videos. So let's say I'm watching something of yours and I respond to it. It's not like now you have to tag the video would be right underneath your video.
Like TikTok.
Yeah, right underneath.
Okay.
It. So that's how I started to do, responding, doing, topics. And then I'm like, I'm getting old, and like so much gay shit you could talk about. I'm over it. So then I spilled over doing singing videos. Then I was like, okay, I got tired of that. And I'm like, what can I do? Because I'm not trying to do no off the wall. I'm sorry. I'm not about to go and do any kind of performance for anyone. What can I do? So I started doing vlogs. And it's just everyday shit. I ain't going flying out no planes to make content. I ain't doing that shit. If you want to watch me do everyday shit, come and watch me. Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah. And that's the way I feel like content should be. And if your life becomes something where you're on the planes all the time, then that's what the content becomes. But trying to like extend yourself and create content that's not realistic, it's not sustainable, one, and it's not even like fun to make, because like ridiculous. You're stressing over trying to like present yourself get that something you're not.
Viral video, and I ain't got time.
Yeah,
I got a 9-to-5 job. I do like my 9-to-5 job. I like my job. This is a hobby. This is just all a hobby. Yeah,
I got
that's
you.
What it is.
Yeah, that's why I got my green screen. If I feel like I need to travel somewhere, I just throw the green screen up behind me, and then I traveled that night.
I feel you.
At least the people thought I traveled. Who cares?
All state of mind. That's what they say. It's a state of mind.
Exactly. Usually when I'm thinking about the green screen, I'd be like, man, if I could be anywhere right now, that's my thought process. I sit here smoking. If I could be anywhere right now, where would I be? I'd be like, all right. And then I just put that as the green screen, and that's just how I go about it.
I like when y'all in the plane, in the plane.
Oh, the private jet one we did?
I like those. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I need to do some more of those because I never repeat them either. That's another thing is I realized like a lot of shows, just TV shows, have a lot more repetition. But the way I work, I like to change it up so much, but I think I need more repetition to be real.
People like, weren't you? Oh, you in that same jet? Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. So you can be known for something. Listen, man, he always somewhere different. So, would you say, because down here in Texas, it's just Delta 8. Does CBD still have a market in New York in terms of like recreational, or is it just like, right? Okay.
No. Once they legalize it, CBD, what the fuck is that? I mean, no.
It's crazy how fast it happened.
I think CBD, no, it still has its market because, I mean, some people can't handle Delta 9. That's why I think Delta 8 was such a good thing because it's in between CBD and Delta 9.
I don't have Delta 8 anymore.
Nah, no 8, no 10. All right. Which is dumb because I don't know. It's dumb, but I'm like, whatever. I mean, it don't matter to me, none. But anyway, yeah. Like, this is dumb. But I think just as this took a minute, they're going to come around and, overturn it. But again, I don't see it as even really being a problem because again, Delta 9 is available. You're allowed to. So it's like,
yeah.
That's why it doesn't make any sense to me why they banned 8. Because if you can get, I don't get it.
I don't understand why they didn't just try to regulate it like everything else. Why they just all out banned it. That doesn't make any sense. Because you could at least try. I could understand if they said, all right, it needs to be tested in this way at this type of lab. Right. For these type of materials, like I get that, but just illegal off top, like what you just made Delta 9 legal, you're making a way for that to be tested and research to be done, but you're closing the door. But that's why I did a video about this on how I don't like how I feel like those are like plots because the Delta 8 companies are the ones that have money right now in the cannabis space, in these states, and it's just interesting to me that when they legalize Delta 9. It seems like they're like clearing out the current playing field, like clearing out the current competition and just like creating a gateway. All right, now we're going to recreate the whole market how we want to, not let the natural market as it was go.
It's all money. It's all
for sure.
Money.
And they're plotting on how they can do that because that one, if you saw, they tried to outlaw it in Texas, but Texas had so many like lawsuits immediately as soon as they tried to outlaw Delta 8. To where now it's legal here. But if that had happened, they would have killed because nobody's surviving off of CBD anymore. And that's just realistic.
No one.
And so
it's like I think one it was a company the other day. What is it? Tinctures. I'm like, if it ain't Delta 8, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I'm not interested because it's like no. For me, flower CBD, I rock with that because there's some CBD. Girl, I'm like, who the hell made this magic? Like, this is CBD. So I do love CBD flower. And then, I do really enjoy it. If I'm not trying to be, but no, then again, there's some strains out here lately. I'm like, this cannot be CBD, but whatever. I do still see the purpose of it.
A lot of it's not. They say they send a lot of, what they do is they clip it early. They clip it early before because more THC will develop later in the stage of growth. So they'll clip it early, send that to the testing center, and then finish out the grow. Because you only have to send a piece of hundreds of plants. Literally hundreds of plants. You send the youngest piece that has the least amount of THC in it. You send that, you get that test result back, and then everything else can be whatever you want. Yeah. No, it's for sure not like exactly. Nobody's complaining about it because but like that point, it's just because that 0.3 THC is so ridiculous that it's like you can't grow plants that low. Almost none of
Right.
them are actually that low because it's almost not possible for it to be that low.
So I don't know. Like, okay, we had Delta 9, all right, that was the one everyone's familiar with, all right. Delta 8 comes
Right.
out, then you had Delta 10 come out.
Uh-huh.
I don't, part of me, okay, I'm on the fence with it. It's like, why? How can I phrase this question? And I guess it ties into me not understanding how come Delta 9 is legal and then 8 and 10 aren't. Wasn't there a way like these these same grow? I'm sure some of these growers, cultivars, they're the same people that do Delta 9 that make Delta 8. So my whole thing is, why couldn't it have been a thing that a more of a collaborative effort to keep everything in the D9 realm?
Uh-huh.
Being that a lot of places are legalizing it,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's possible to make D8 strains that are not or less psychoactive and stuff, why isn't it possible to do that in the D9?
In
In the
my
process,
opinion,
in the growing, to keep everything together, because this 8, 9, 10, it's like, what the fuck?
I think it's two things. I think one, the government's pissed off that people found a loophole, so they banned that loophole, and they just targeted the loopholes.
Okay.
And two, or three things really. Two, the Delta 9 people don't want Delta 8 legal at all.
Because they gonna lose money.
Because then lose money. Exactly. So the people that are fighting for Delta 9 to be legal are going to say, all right, yes, we will fund this, but you're also going to throw in there that Delta 8 is illegal because we can't lose money in that. So those people that are like funding all that stuff, so CBD, like people like CBD purists who need the tinctures and stuff, especially for people who have like seizures and stuff that CBD like truly treats, those people don't like Delta 8. Delta 9 people don't like Delta 8. So like Delta 8 had a lot of opposition, And so it's interesting how it's played out though, because the cannabis community all needs itself, in my opinion, to stay afloat.
But like, again, with it being how it's being legalized and slowly but surely everywhere. Mm-hmm. Again, I just think the Delta 8, it's more accessible. The last thing is the infusion of flower. It's more accessible.
The infusion of the flower also, it throws a lot of people off. The infusion of the oil with the CBD flower, that factor, I think also messed it up for a lot of people also. Because they can't, which I can imagine, like there's only a few people that I would have trusted getting Delta 8 flower from. That wasn't a product that I was just going to accept from every company and smoke it from every company, because I don't trust it all because of the way it can be done. It can be done in dangerous methods if it's not done the right way, So, and I think with that, the emergence of that on the market, that scared a lot of people too, because that flower form is always like the scariest form to everybody, like the flower form of weed. For whatever reason.
So? Even with Delta 9, you think so?
I think so. Yeah. Like Alabama, they legalized like everything but flower. Like that flower is just in people's head.
That's weird. You think it's the other way around. That's weird.
That's what people think of as like drugs. Like when people think of, you know what I'm saying? Like when they think of the leaf, like the pot leaf and stuff. Like you got to think from somebody who doesn't smoke weed at all. I try to. It's hard. But you know what I'm saying, though?
It's better in liquid form.
Exactly. Like you could take it in a pill, but no gummies. That's what they did now. I'm like, what?
You'd be like, oh no, I don't smoke it, but I'll eat it. It's the same
exactly. Shit. It's all about how people feel about it, though. That's all that matters, is how people feel about it.
They demonize the bud.
They really do. They really do.
But I mean, I grew up in that. I'm 45. I didn't start smoking THC 45. Like 40, like 42, 43. I started
smoking recent.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Because I was raised that this was the devil's lettuce. And
that's
cocaine,
crazy.
like it's cocaine. So, but honestly, I'm kind of happy, because if I had started back then, I don't think it would have been a good thing for me. I'm glad I have discipline now that I'm older and have discipline.
Yeah.
Because the way this make me feel, what? I wouldn't have been productive. I wouldn't
I
have.
respect that. Yeah.
But now that I have discipline, I'm an adult and I'm handled. I can do this, because I know when no is no. So, but yeah, it's just recent. I started this, and
Yeah.
I'm like, man, weed is a wonderful thing.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's a cool take the perspective though, because you live most of your life not smoking.
Right. And now it's like, I've told my doctor, because I deal with high blood pressure, so I just wanted to let her know you. So I do. She's like, good thing because it does wonders on the blood pressure. Yes.
Yeah.
Keeps you calm.
More verification. I'm dead. That's how it is. Like people who smoke weed, every time you find a new positive reason for why you smoke weed, it's like a celebration.
Yes. Like what? I didn't take an asprin, no arthritis pain. What?
Exactly.
Man, so, and I think that is why again that's why it took so long to get legalized, and now people can grow a certain amount. A lot of the biggest drug companies, the pharmacies, they're gonna lose a lot of money.
Yeah,
because people, try to stick to the more natural.
And the alcohol companies too. Even people that I knew they were heavy drinkers that turned to like Delta 8 and stuff like that. Like me, for example, I'll have one beer tonight. I'll be good. Like most people I know that smoke a good amount too, the drinking goes down. And you saw in Illinois, their weed outpaced alcohol already. In the first quarter of this year, weed sales already paced alcohol sales for the first time in any state like ever.
I guess it's the fact that I guess those people, those who drank more, they needed that release, and that was the only legal way. So now, drop the beer, let's go.
Exactly, and it's a much healthier,
get that belly down, get the belly
and
down,
safer way. Yeah, exactly. So. And I wouldn't encourage people to drive high, but if it's versus driving drunk, I'm choosing somebody driving a little bit too slow.
If somebody asked me that, I was like, "What?" It was on the vlog, and it was a tincture I had, and it lasted to the next morning. I was, on my way to work, and I'm vlogging. Someone said, "Oh, what's the law? What's the law against driving high?" I'm like, "Bitch, if I wanted to know, I wouldn't be doing it." I'm like, you have to know how you handle it. I'm not dumb. If I know I can drive, I'm not gonna get behind no damn wheel. So that's my life.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
right.
Shut up, people. Shut up.
It's gonna be interesting how they play these laws out though, for real, in some of these states with this weed shit. It's gonna be interesting. You can't
smoke in your car, and like here in New York, you're not supposed to. You can't smoke in your car. You can't. You can smoke on the sidewalk, like on the side. The rules are so ridiculous. On the sidewalk, you can't do it in the street. You can't. It's like Jesus. Just have I'm glad I have a backyard. If I want to go in the backyard and do that, because
people just smoke out on the street in New York.
What you walk? Oh, you smell this weed. It's beautiful.
All right, that's cool.
What?
I haven't been out there before. I haven't been out there. I got to get out there.
Before you smelled it, but now it's just like right. It's just like nothing. It's just like
that's what's up.
Nothing. Yeah.
That's dope. I'm gonna have to get out there. I've been planning on trying to get out there.
New York, yeah. Been all my life. I'm over it. Yeah. Like 6 more years, I'm out.
Where to?
There's some places. Virginia's top on my list.
Virginia, like beach.
Top on my list. I'm not sure
Virginia
which
beach area. Okay.
I don't need to be near the water. I don't want no water coming in. It probably won't be. I don't got to be on the beach. I can go to it, but no.
I got you.
I don't need that. I ain't paying beach view money. No.
I think I have to move to a legal state here soon, just to move more into this cannabis space for real, because Texas isn't moving fast enough for me.
So, like, if you if you were, say, caught on this, like, what's the fine? Their penalty there?
Oh, maybe nothing. $100 ticket, maybe.
Okay.
In Houston, in Harris County, that's the thing. Like, but you go over 30 minutes south, you're going to jail.
Wow, that in such a short time. That's
not even 30 minutes south. 15 minutes south, you're going to jail.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Quick.
Well, I went to where I grew up. It's 15 minutes out to here. You're going to jail. It's a different county.
Yo, that's not wow.
I know a kid who sat a year for an ounce.
Are you serious?
What? Yes. I'm
What?
sitting here. He told me that it was like his second offense, but his first offense was like an eighth or something like that. You know, it was like
That's
still just
crazy.
weed. I think he ended up sending like 10 months. I'm sitting here.
That's
What?
dumb.
First off, when you got out, I hope you slapped your lawyer as hard as
Right.
you possibly could.
Like,
Because
what
there's
deal
no
did you
way
take?
you should have been sitting. Huh?
That's
Exactly.
crazy.
That's a ridiculous deal. That's not a deal. There's
What?
no deal.
Give me community service. Let me clean up some garbage.
Well, there's no deal.
Wow. But
But Texas is slowly starting to happen now, at least with the Delta 8 being like staying legal is one thing. Oklahoma is trying to make laws to where we're able to get medical licenses in Oklahoma, like out of state. And weed in Oklahoma is nice.
But then what's that travel time?
USPS. For sure, I'm not driving that over, man.
Okay, I got you. Like, that's a tyke for some weak shit.
Nah, but for real, for people from Dallas, that's like 45 minutes. It's like 45 minutes.
It's 45. I'd have to be going. Well, the way I smoke, that wouldn't bother me because what I buy would last me a long time.
Exactly, and you got to think about Texas driving. Texas and here, like driving 45 minutes a daily thing. People be driving 45 minutes every day. Exactly. You got to go 20 miles to get places and shit like that. Like that's how Texas is. Like especially Houston. Houston's so expansive that driving 30, 45 minutes ain't nothing.
It's nothing.
That's most people's commute. So like here, that's a trip people will make for sure.
Yeah.
Because we be going to like Austin, San Antonio, those 3-hour drives, and people make them here in Texas. Like, it's just so big. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if I lived down there, it would be nothing to me, I guess, because here it's like everywhere, everything is just boom right there.
It's
boom,
close,
right there.
exactly.
Yeah. And my guy delivers.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. So does mine. I don't drive. I don't even drive here because this is mostly what I do is just the videos.
Okay.
Like most of my time is I got a couple side jobs that I do here and there, but most of my time is just spent making videos and stuff like that. And then I just got a new internship here too. So I do just multiple projects, but all of it's at home though, luckily. So I don't even. Do you drive or?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't do public transportation. Can't do it. No. I mean, I've done it before, but no.
Right.
I don't do that. Yeah, I drive. Yeah, hell no.
Traffic's crazy out there, huh?
Oh, definitely. We're now the worst traffic in the world. It's horrible. And like, yeah, I forgot who we knocked out the box. I was like, it's no surprise. And now after pandemic, I've heard more people have bought a lot more cars, so it's worse. It's worse.
Shit.
But I mean,
why have people bought more cars with this COVID?
Because people don't want to be on the subways. What, the crime is going up on the subways? On the subway, and with COVID, people just want to go. Don't wait. Have to wait. People just want to go.
I got you.
Yeah.
I feel you. And people have felt like they feel more like that emergency, like just in case something, like that, just in case feeling like, if I got to get out if I got to get out of here quick, I can't take no subway.
Exactly. Evacuate.
I hear that.
The other day there was the rain. I don't know the rain. We had a lot of flash. If you see the water that went into the subway station, people had to swim out the subway station.
I saw that on Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
Nah, man. Nah. And they say rats was. Oh, nah.
Because I don't even know public transportation. To be real with you, like that's such a foreign concept to me down here.
Because out there, you got public transportation. You got to drive everywhere you go.
You got to drive. I bike, but most people drive everywhere they go. Yeah. But yeah, it's insane. However, there's so many cars out here now too, because everybody, like in a household, really needs a car, especially if you don't just work at home. Like I'm pretty much the only person, huh?
But y'all roads, y'all have highways. You see what these streets are in New York, and they every minute they doing construction, they just getting smaller and smaller. They building a whole bunch more buildings, but the roads just get smaller and smaller. Like, yo, this is crazy. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
So,
Where they going? It's gonna be cool when they fit dispensaries like in random places though, because I know
that
they're
would
gonna
be
pop
awesome.
up. They're gonna pop up everywhere around there soon.
Like right now, they got a couple, but I heard word of mouth that they're whack, and I've looked at them. I'm like, that's some like bougie. No, I need some like this. I'm like, it's a lot more medical than recreational in there. I'm like, nah, this ain't. So I may go to another state because I got my card, So I'm like, I'll just go somewhere, go to Jersey or just somewhere and get, I want to have that
dispensaries
experience.
in Jersey.
Yeah, I want that experience at least one time in my life. So go into a dispensary.
You haven't been?
No, I haven't been in a dispensary.
What?
Nah, dude, it just became thing. I have my card, but I didn't really go there because I had stuff come to me, so I wasn't really that serious. But now I'm like, I want to experience it.
I got you.
I feel a little bit more safe now. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Because I had moved to a legal state part of school. During school, I moved to a legal state for a year, and when I moved back, it's crazy because so I moved up to Colorado. I stayed up there for a year. People up there it's been legal there so long now that people up there don't even realize that around the country
how blessed they are.
Exactly. Exactly. I tell people in Texas don't have weed like that. And they're like, what are you talking? They don't even understand what you're saying because the street plug there is going to have 7-8 strains, that are available just because of the abundance. And that's just how all legal states are. And that's how New York will get. That's how Texas will get. But that's how Colorado, Cali have been.
Yeah. So, but I'm excited, where it's going. And, hopefully this whole D8 thing is worked out somehow. Again, I mean, I'm not affected. Again, I ain't affected by it. I'm just saying, to those who are, it'd be nice if
I think it's good for a lot of people. I do think Delta 9 can be too much for a lot of people. I think it's good to have it as an option. It's not always going to be what everybody wants, but I think to be able to I think you should have the CBD, CBG, CBN. I don't understand why everything can't be an option. And for people so people can try what's best for them.
Right. Again, I just think it all boils down to money, and they need to know they can profit from everything, anything at all times. Excuse me. So, you use this stuff, this hemp wick business?
Oh yeah, for sure. I got a lot of that.
It goes by fast though. To me, it goes pretty quick. You don't think so? I just bought this shit. What the hell, yo?
I got these big ones. I got these big ones. So, they last forever.
I have that on my list because I have one more of these. So I have those on my. I have one of them things on my list.
Okay.
From Amazon, I saw it. Some from Amazon. Yeah,
Honestly, just send me your address. I can send you one. I got a bunch.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Just send me your address because I got hemp wick for sure. If I have anything in this crib, I have hemp wick.
I just started this because my viewers, it was like, you should get hemp wick, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I was like, all right, let me keep saying. Let me try.
Nice.
I was like, oh, okay. I see. Okay.
No, it's nice. I've been trying to, because I try to, when I smoke bowls, I for sure try to always use it because the taste is different. It's
definitely.
I fuck with it for sure.
Definitely. So, yeah.
But yeah, when we get off of here, just shoot that over, DM me, and I'll send that over.
I appreciate that.
Anytime. I appreciate you smoking with me. We gotta do this again sometime for sure.
No doubt.
Because I get on live pretty much like every night. So
I'll be seeing you. I'll be popping in.
Yeah, definitely. So we can definitely just get on and smoke sometime. Because I've been trying to do something like this because you've been on live. It's hard sometimes to just talk, even just by yourself, and just come up with shit.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it often. So I like this because you get to have a conversation. But it's like, okay, you're just looking at people like, hey, how you doing? Oh, thank you for coming in. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah. So, definitely. And this StreamYard app, it can do up to up to 10 people too, like
Okay.
on the screen too. So I've been thinking about trying to do like a group session or something like that and try to figure out something like that to where we could have like a group session, maybe with other YouTubers, other people, some of your fans, some of my fans. And then also another idea I had, just to put it on here, on the StreamYard app, it could be to where it goes live on your channel also.
Oh, okay.
Like right now I'm live on 3 different channels.
Okay.
So it's something that, oh shit. I guess whatever she was on died. But guys, I definitely, oh, here she is. Okay. But yeah, that's what I was. But yeah, I was just, what happened?
I don't know. I was like, ooh, what the fuck? Okay.
Okay. But yeah, so I was like, maybe we could do that sometime too, if you ever want to have it live on yours, because it's a cool way just to cross over like that, you know.
That's dope idea. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like StreamYard. I did an episode with the news, cannabis legalization news. I did an episode with them, and they always use the StreamYard. That's why I learned this from, and it's a useful app for real. Because this is it. It's just, you can just do so much stuff on it, and it has green screen stuff, so it's useful.
Is the green screen better than Zoom?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. The Zoom green screen is not good, is it?
Oh my God, it's horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, no, I don't use Zoom.
Oh, okay.
The green screen on here is pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I definitely appreciate you tuning in. I gotta go eat some dinner.
You go do that. You go do that.
Definitely.
This is great.
Enjoy your brunch tomorrow.
I will, and you have an awesome weekend.
Will do. And I appreciate everybody who tuned in for this live. It'll be on here for anybody who missed some of it. I'll send it over to Sarkazz if she wants to post it. See you guys later.
Deuces.